Hey guys, Natalie here. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, you guys have just been the ish. I read all the comments. They're so positive, so encouraging. Thank you all. To my amazing subscribers, I want to say thank you all. I appreciate you. To those who are yet to subscribe, please hit the red subscribe button below and touch the little bell beside it for notifications. When you touch that little bell, what you're essentially doing is marking yourself like a VIP member. What that means is each time I upload a new video, you get to know before every other person, which translates into you watching before every other person. Now, don't you like that little privilege? I bet you do. So go ahead and touch the little bell beside it and you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. Alright, so let's jump into today's video. Today's topic is something we are all guilty of, or at least we've been guilty of in the past. And the topic is finding faults in others. You guys know how there's a particular set of people who go about complaining about anything and everything. People will find fault even where there's no fault. It doesn't matter all the good you do to them. They are just looking for the one thing you've not done right to complain and nag all day about it. People who are so critical, omni-knowest, they know more than everybody else. People who are addicted in picking people apart, finding faults everywhere there's no fault. This video is for such people, so we are going to address them. If you know you are one of such people, a complaining complainer, a director general in the Ministry of Complaining Affairs, here are 5 things which constantly complaining reveals about you, the complainer. Point number 1, it shows that you have the illusion of superiority. You think you're better than everybody else. Everybody has to do things according to your almighty standards because you rule the universe. So that's the first thing which always complaining shows about you. It shows that you have the illusion of superiority. You think you're better than everybody else, you think you're greater than everyone, and you think we should all do things according to your code of conduct. Now, the second thing which constantly complaining shows about you is that nobody will listen to you in your immediate environment. Like in your household, your brothers, your sisters, your mother, your father, your best friend, your spouse, your whoever, they don't listen to you. So you carry all that bottled up opinions and go to the public and begin to give it to people who don't even care, people who don't even know you. That's why you're on social media abusing people, leaving negative comments under people's posts, saying annoying things to everybody else. It's because people don't listen to you at home. So you carry that frustration and you begin to portray it out there in the open. So that's the second thing which constantly complaining shows about you. It shows nobody listens to you. Point number 3, it shows that you don't want to take responsibility. You guys know how there's some people who annoy you and you're trying to correct them. You'll be like, oh Mary, I don't like what you did to me yesterday. I really do not appreciate the way you spoke to me. Instead for them to be the adults that they are and be like, oh, I'm sorry I annoyed you, I'm sorry I hurt you, I'm going to try to be a better person, I'm going to try to change. No. They go back to 2001. You did this to me in 2001, you did this to me in 2002, you did this to me in 2015, you did this to me in 2018. So they'll do every other thing but accept the fact that they are wrong. So that's the third thing complaining shows about you. You don't want to take responsibility, you don't want to be accountable. The fourth thing which complaining always shows about you is the fact that you have insecurities. Like you have issues of esteem, low self-esteem, and because your self-esteem is low, you want to pull every other person down to your level before you can relate to them. And that's incredibly selfish. Please don't do that. You don't want to be that person. It doesn't look good on you, it doesn't look good on anybody else. So that's the fourth thing which complaining always shows about you. It shows you have low self-esteem, so you're always complaining because you want to drag every other person down to your level. Point number 5 which complaining always shows about you is the fact that you're bitter. You're a very bitter person, you're bitter at life, bitter at yourself, just mad at everything. So you go about dishing bitterness to everybody. Simply because you're bitter, you feel like, oh, I'm bitter, why should they be happy? You want every other person to be bitter. And that's a very bad thing to do. That's a very wrong approach to have. That's a very wrong approach to life. Please, you want to make sure you are not that person. So these are the things you've been telling us indirectly without even knowing. If you're that friend who is always complaining, minister director in the Ministry of Complaining Affairs, every time you want to pick us apart, those are the things you've been telling us about yourself without even knowing. You've been telling us you have insecurities, you've been telling us you're bitter, you've been telling us nobody in your immediate environment wants to listen to you, you've been telling us you're not accountable, and you've been telling us you have the illusion of superiority. So guys, please be mindful of the way you go about complaining, pulling people down, finding faults in others, because that's what you're actually telling them about you. You guys know, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You guys know what you say is a manifestation of what is happening inside of you. So you want to be mindful of everything you say. Thank you very much for watching this video. I guess we've come to the end of the first part. There are 2 other parts coming, so make sure you watch the other video. For those who have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, and for those who have subscribed, I just want to say I'm grateful. Keep watching. See you in the next video. Bye.